Hey guys, it's Hazard here, back at the Hazzardous channel. So today I'm sitting down and talking, well actually standing with Travis, and the guys being really gentlemanlike and going a little to my level. So you can see how really short I am. Itty bitty. So Travis, I want to know, how did you get starting in modeling?
So in modeling, one of my roommates, Steve Spalding,
Yep,
you might know him,
I do.
was actually kind of into photography for a long time, and he's like, hey, like you should model for me. I'm like, I don't really think so. I'm not really sure that's my cup of tea. And then he eventually just convinced me to get in front of the camera. I went to a kind of like a collaboration, I guess you could call it.
Oh yeah.
Down at the Chinese Cultural Center.
Oh no way.
And I went in. I'm like, sorry guys, not really sure what I'm doing, but I'll show up and I'll go with it, and kind of went from there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite like style or genre that you model?
I normally get pigeonholed into the whole naked, but I mean I actually really enjoy kind of the more creative stuff. Like I've done Little Red Riding Hood, where I was the wolf, half man, half werewolf, half person, which is kind of cool.
Twisted.
And then obviously the stuff that we do together is always a whole lot of fun.
So much fun. So you're also a photographer, so can you tell us how you got into photography?
It's kind of a similar thing as the first one, because Steve was like, hey, this is fun. I was like, hey, I want to go get a camera.
Yeah.
So my ex-fiance actually bought me a camera for my birthday right around that same time.
Yeah.
And so Steve had kind of, fiddled with it and played with it. And so we went out together, and he kind of showed me the ropes. And since then, I've kind of just learned by myself, and now I'm where I am.
Awesome. Yeah, Travis has shot a few of our model sets online, so check us out.
I'm a little bit slower on the editing, so that's why there's not many, but...
Come on, Travis, pick it up!
Yeah, I'm kind of my own worst critic.
So Travis, you are a sports nut. You actually play sports, so do you want to tell everybody what you play and who you cheer for in professional team-wise?
Definitely. So I'm kind of one of those people that as soon as you give me whatever it takes to play the game, I can pretty much figure it out, and I'm really pretty good at it. But my main kind of three that I play on a regular basis is soccer. So I actually play indoor and outdoor, so I play year-round. And then I also play softball.
Yeah.
That's kind of recent. It's kind of one of those things that I wanted to do with my brother.
Yeah.
He's been playing since he was like 12, so I just kind of was like, hey, I want to come with you. And that's actually where I had my first drink of alcohol. I think I was 16. He took me to one of his games. He's like, here, bro. I'm like, yeah.
Bad older brother.
Yeah. And the third is billiards. Actually, I have been playing pool since I was 14.
No way.
Yeah. So I actually won my first tournament and my first pool cue when I was 16.
Nice.
Been to Vegas once.
Yeah.
For billiards.
Really?
Previously, which is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of my three. But I mean, I love lacrosse. I love.
Yeah.
It's literally everything. I play golf. As boring as that really is, but.
I love golf, and I also love pool, so I might have to challenge you to a game sometime.
Let's do it.
Do you find you're very competitive when you play?
It depends on who I'm playing with and how much liquor I've had in me.
Match set there, Travis.
Exactly. And kind of my teams that I follow. When it comes down to soccer, it's like Manchester United. Ever since I was about 2, and I knew what Manchester United was.
Yeah.
It's kind of been my which I was super excited when I signed Zlatan a couple weeks ago. And then obviously hockey fan because we're Canadian.
Yep.
So I think my top 3 hockey teams are the Flames, obviously, because I'm Calgary born and raised.
Yeah.
The LA Kings, always liked them.
Yeah.
And sounds really weird and kind of random one to like, but the Ottawa Senators.
No way, really? Oh,
Yeah.
No Detroit in there? What the heck?
I don't know.
I had to throw that in.
I mean, I used to be a relatively big Detroit fan, but I don't know. As they got older and kind of slowed down, I was like, oh, it's not as
Never
fun
for me.
anymore.
Never for me.
So
Travis, you love to travel.
I do.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live and why?
So I've done a relatively good amount of traveling. I did a Europe trip 2 years ago with one of my best friends. We did like a cruise and that kind of thing.
So much fun.
So I've always wanted to go to Barcelona, so I made sure that I started there on my cruise. We were there for 4 days, and I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful city, so much culture, so much art. There's no restrictions on who you are, who you can be,
awesome.
that kind of thing. So I actually went back last year for another 10 days.
Oh, no way!
And again, just took in everything. I saw everything I could possibly see. I took as many photos as I could possibly take. So my goal right now is actually doing the business that I'm doing, is trying to save enough money to buy a condo or an apartment there so that I can go there.
Vacation home.
Vacation home, exactly.
Perfect.
So, because you got to come back to Canada.
Yeah.
Obviously.
we love our home soil,
But as soon as that snow flies.
see you,
So Barcelona.
So usually we have our nice big hazmat banner up here, and always you get to see Travis, who stands right out here. He's holding Zuri's butt in that one. But our banner's actually out right now at a couple of shows, so I'm sorry we couldn't interview you in front of yourself.
It's okay. That one's all over my house. I've got the magnets and the posters.
Do you? It's everywhere. I push it every time we do shows too. So thank you so much, Travis, for coming by the Hazzardous channel. So we're going to catch up with him probably in a couple months, and then try to do some more group kind of activities where we sit here and we talk about current events. So we're going to bring Travis back for that and maybe try to embarrass him a little bit.
A little bit more.
Bye guys.
Yeah.